And now the decision to release Seha has sparked outrage from prosecutors and the victim's family.
ABC 10's Nazi Javid joins us now after talking with the survivor and uncovering disturbing new details from the parole hearing. Nazi, this must come as a horrific shock. How is she feeling about all this?
Truthfully, she was crying for most of our phone call, and at the center of this case is that survivor. She tells me she just found out about this today, and now she's being forced to relive everything all over again. Her case is really highlighting a controversial part of California law, which allows some inmates, including those convicted of sex crimes, to be considered for early release based on age and time served. The district attorney says this case is different. It points to years of horrific abuse and the lasting trauma left behind.
We have a man who was convicted of molesting his stepdaughter, raping her violently for nearly a decade in the 90s to the early 2000s.
A man sentenced to 139 years in prison, now recommended for release.
His name was Israel Seha, and the victim was a little girl when he started to rape her.
A childhood taken over years of abuse. We spoke with a survivor who just found out the parole board recommended her rapist for early release under the elderly parole law.
I never thought I'd have to see him again. You know, he may walk around with my kids. My children are out.
She says the abuse started when she was just a child, continuing for years inside her home.
It's not okay. I feel like I'm 15-year-old little kid again. It's not okay. And I just thought I was getting over everything and I was going to be okay. I have to relive it all over again.
The DA says at least some of the incidents happened on this backcountry road at a home where the family lived back in 1999 here in Winters.
On one occasion, he tried to push her out of a truck to cause injury. On another occasion, he pointed a gun at her and he pulled the trigger and the gun either misfired or was empty.
The crimes were discovered in 1999 when she collapsed in public and was taken to the hospital. She was pregnant. DNA confirmed Israel Seha was the father.
This little girl was impregnated by this monster.
It started when I was 9 and I got pregnant by him when I was 15.
Prosecutors say the abuse escalated, including attempts to force a miscarriage.
He actually made me jump off the roof of the house. He took me to, I guess, like a witch doctor or something, and she tried to massage it out of me. He was just trying to get rid of it in really weird, sick kind of ways, you know what I mean? Metal coat hangers.
In 2000, he was sentenced to over a century in prison. Prosecutors say they believed he would never get out. But now the DA says the state parole board has recommended his release, saying he met the qualifications for elderly parole. The DA says one commissioner, Neil Schneider, called him an excellent citizen.
And the DA tells me that he made some disturbing comments in that hearing. They said that he admitted to having thoughts still of little girls, and when asked how he would handle those, he said that he would pray. The DA says that's just unacceptable. He's submitting a letter to Governor Newsom urging him to take action and have the decision recommending parole for this convicted child rapist reviewed and reversed. I did reach out to the governor's office and parole board. The governor's office did just get back to me. They say they have not received it for review yet and they cannot comment on pending cases. Back to you.
My goodness, Nazi. And we should point out as well that according to state law, all reviews must be done within 120 days from the hearing or May 29th. His actual release date is unknown, but he's currently being held at San Quentin State Prison. Stay with us for updates.